What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? It is your boy Goo-FuRY back at it again with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about if you should summon on Super Vegeta's banner or the Step Up banner. Now, Vegeta's banner is not nearly as bad as some people make it out to be. It's okay. Super Vegeta himself is obviously the best unit on this banner. I don't think that's really up for debate. His leader skill simply is beyond anything else on this banner. We can cancel out Master Evolution. I really don't care about that. Pure Saiyans finally gets a really good leader. This guy is really goddamn good. He has really solid defense once he gets attacked, and once he does his attack, he's looking at what, around 300k defense, rainbowed. So defensively, he's great. Offensively, I mean, what more do you want, bro? Guaranteed crits on his super attacks. So build this guy full additional if you do get him. Obviously the biggest draw of this banner, best unit on this banner, guaranteed stuns, guaranteed crits, insane leader skill, decent link set, 10 teams. I mean, this guy is the whole package. Cell, I think he's pretty good as a support type unit. It's just I wish he supported all of the Android / Cell saga instead of just Extreme. If he did that, he would have been a lot better in my opinion, because there's a lot more super units on that category than there are Extreme. But Cell, obviously with all the Android stuff coming out in the future, really good unit. Broly. Now, I did manage to pull Broly off my tickets. I did do the ticket summon. Don't think it's really worth uploading, so I didn't. Broly's still really good. He's an infinite stacker, which is really good for long events, obviously. He also has an active skill. I think once he does 6 attacks, which just makes him way stronger. And he also gets extra buffs against Pure Saiyans and Hyper Saiyans. So yeah, this Broly is really good as well. Obviously not as good as Super Vegeta, but he's still pretty solid. Bojack. Now, a lot of people have started to really like Bojack recently. I don't know where that came from, but people are on board saying he's better than like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and stuff like that from 2020, which I don't agree with at all. But Bojack is actually pretty solid. His leader skill is really good. Time travelers or space traveling warriors. He supports space traveling warriors as well as time travelers. So, oh no, it's just space traveling warriors. My bad. But once he transforms, bro. Once Bojack transforms, this guy is a monster. He loses his support, which is unfortunate, but he's still really goddamn good. Decent leader. I have him as well. Did pull a copy of him as well. Freaking Beerus, bro. I feel like Beerus is really slept on, bro. Beerus can still put up some really good numbers. Beerus can also Rainbow Orb Change on a Realm of Gods team, or against a Realm of Gods enemy, my bad. So yeah, this guy is pretty solid if you're running them against a Realm of Gods unit. This Vegeta has started to taper off, honestly. He's still solid. He's not the greatest unit ever. He's a Super Saiyan 2 leader. I think he's the only legitimate Super Saiyan 2 leader, I think. I don't really remember any other units, but yeah, this guy, he's still okay. I don't like the fact that he goes from super to extreme. For some reason that just irks me, especially in like Battlefield. That just it's annoying. Like, he doesn't get any buffs once he turns into Majin Vegeta, because he's no longer a super unit. So this guy, he is in desperate need for an easy A, bro. He really needs one. Like, we already got the Goku and the Frieza one. I can't imagine what they're going to do for this guy. He's probably going to be really goddamn good. And he might be the optimal Pure Saiyans leader as well. This guy has a lot of potential. He infinitely stacks defense until he transforms into blue, which is unfortunate. And yeah, that's the last feature unit on this banner. So overall, Vegeta's banner has 4 to 5 really good units. I think Beerus is still a really solid TUR. Not really talked about anymore though. It tapers off with these two, but I mean that's fine to make up for how powerful the first 5 are. Especially this guy, who's you can make the argument this guy's still the best TUR just for his leader skill and the guaranteed critical hits, honestly. But I personally will have him at like 3. Now, the Step Up banner is a lot more complicated to talk about. JP, if there's any JP players watching this, I'm gonna cover the JP version of this in a different video. JP Player's banner is way better, obviously, because they have Super Vegeta on there and a couple more LRs than Global does, which is understandable because the game is, what, 6 months ahead of Global, so that's fine. But we have obviously we have the GT Duo. These two are still really good. Goku I've noticed to be kind of mid defensively without GT Heroes units around. If he does, he's fine. If he has them around, he's good. This guy on any team, he can outperform most of the units on that team with his defense. And his attack is pretty solid as well. He doesn't need GT Heroes for that. This guy, slept on. Don't understand why. This guy is pretty good for support. I don't use him that often, but he's a really good support type unit because he gives 3 key 58% defense for all allies, unconditional. So, yeah, this guy is a tank. He's not taking much damage, and he's a really good support type unit, which is like the remedy for a perfect 3rd slot unit. Videl. Now, I do have a gripe with Videl. She's a good unit, all in all. You just look at her kit, she's really good. When you go into her categories and her links, that's where the unit starts to taper off, man. I mean, just take a look. 4 teams and only 2 legitimate teams. No one's running Defender of Justice, even though it's gotten a lot better. It's still not that great. No one's running Earthlings, let's be honest. The best lead you have is Krillin, who's not even, I don't even think he's 150, is he? I don't think he is. And then Buu Saga, which is like, okay, cool, but why would you run her over one of these 1,000 Saiyan unit options? Why would you do that? You can run a full Saiyan team and have full cohesive links and categories and stuff. You don't have to run Videl. She will just slow the team down. People talk about this guy, but Videl really slows the team down because she shares almost no links with anybody. So, yeah. She's barely on any teams, and the team she is on, she's not really helping all that much. Her links are pretty bad, except for like 2. Cold Judgment is really goddamn good, especially nowadays. Fierce Battle, I mean, it's the most universal link in the game. And after that, nothing else. She has literally nothing else besides like Infighter that's solid. So, yeah, good luck running her on these teams and actually getting, you know, optimal use out of her. She's really good for Peppy Gals, obviously, because she's the leader for the team. But how often are you going to run that team over like a Saiyan team or whatever? She's just not. If you want to pick her up with red coins, I still don't recommend that. Save your red coins for LRs or Dokkan Fest units like Vegeta, for example, because Super Vegeta is insane. Back to the banner. Broly, I discussed him already. These guys, I don't know why, but I think this is the most slept on unit of 2021. This unit's actually pretty goddamn good. I have them at 55%, and they're doing like 5 million attack stats with 200k defense after they super. So, I don't understand what people are saying with this guy or this unit. All you need to do is run them with a Goten/Trunks, and they're destroying stuff. So you want to do that anyway because they're really good Trunks and Goten units in the game now. So I don't really understand why people crap on this unit as much as they do. Definitely not my pick for the worst TUR in 2021. I'm sorry. It's either going to Videl or Broly. Like, I'm going to pick Videl as the worst TUR because she has no teams, and the team she is on, no cohesion. So I'm probably going to make a video on that as well. But yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about for the Step Up banner. There's Pycon, there's Tech, I called him Tech Boo in one of my videos. Y'all knew what I meant. Tech Janemba, he's also on this banner. Another slept on unit. He's a really good defensive unit. So that's all I really would use him for. I don't have him yet, so if I pull him, fine. Bojack, we talked about him. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta still really good. Super effective against all types. Dealing really good attack stats, solid defense. Frieza's still good. Tech Ultimate Gohan. I'll go into this guy. Tech Ultimate Gohan is still secretly one of the best TURs in the game. Whether you like to hear that or not. I'm still going to put him in top 10. Because you can put this guy on any team that he's on, and he's going to carry you. He takes no damage at all. And now, I know what y'all are going to say. Oh, but his link set's so bad. Not anymore. Cold Judgment is an insane link. All in the Family is an insane link. The Saiyan lineage has become a main key link over in the Flash. It's way better than over in the Flash nowadays, honestly, in my opinion. Even though it gives us a buff, more units have this category than over in the Flash. Revival, you can get this with like this guy who's really good now, and this guy who's gonna get easy in the future. So that's extra key for him. Power bestowed by God, you can get that with like VEGETA units, Zamasu units. You know, it's pretty rare, but you can see it on like a Buu Saga team. And Fierce Battle and Brainiacs, you can see that as well. So his link set is not nearly as bad as what it used to be. He's on 10 teams as well. So I mean, Tech Ultimate Gohan honestly is still a top 10 TUR. Nobody can say otherwise. Guarding is just way too powerful. He takes 0 damage in pretty much every event. Yeah, this banner starts to taper off a lot. Look how many featured units there are. Like, this banner just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. Tech Hit's insane. Tech Hit is a really good unit to pick up. Keep in mind, if you get some of these guys, they're pretty much up for an easy A at this point. But Tech Hit, he's a freaking beast now with his easy A. This unit's getting easy A in the future. Most of these units I can see getting easy A within the next 1 to 2 years. So just keep your eyes out. But yeah, I'm going to go over the LRs on this banner as well, and then I'm going to wrap it up on which banner you should summon on. Okay, here's more details for the Step Up banner. The first step, you'll be able to get one of these units. All of these guys are pretty bad except for these two. And this guy's getting an easy A for Global soon. He's already on JP. He's really good. All of these guys in this bracket are pretty much up for an easy A at this point. Just keep that in mind. The second bracket is, okay, Bardock. I do not like Bardock. He's not that great. Beers, like I said, is pretty good. These two have started to taper off, but they're still solid. 13 is actually better than people give him credit for, and I think people are starting to realize that now, which is cool. Cooler's starting to taper off a bit. He's still really strong, though. Gohan is actually getting a resurrection, in my opinion, with all the Trunks units that are coming out that supports all the other future Gohans that are coming out. Hybrid Saiyan is probably the most buffed team of 2021. So yeah, Piccolo, not that great anymore. This Goku, not that great without his guard. This guy's starting to taper off. He's still a good stacker. This guy is not that great anymore. This guy's insane. I've already talked about him. Now, the LRs. This goes all the way up. The third step goes all the way up to God Goku. So, as you can see, you have the first LR, which is Gohan, Majin Vegeta. Broly is insane. I think Broly's better than both of these two, easily. And I think Gohan is better than Majin Vegeta after, you know, some spectating of JP players. This unit is up for an easy A soon. I don't know what they would do with them. Probably just make them support units, which is the best way to go for this unit. But if you pull them, don't be upset. They're going to get an easy A in the future. This guy's solid with his easy A. These guys are getting an easy A really soon for JP. This guy does not need an easy A right now. If he were to get an easy A right now, he would be a top 2 freaking LR in the game. Mark my words. He's already doing really insane attack stats with having really good defense now. With an easy A, he will be a freaking demon. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is also up for an easy A in the future. All of these units are. This guy's pretty solid now. Easy A. You need an easy A. These guys are really good too. You need an easy A. You need an easy A. You need an easy A. They're still really good without their easy A. You can still put up some really good damage, but yeah, you're still not that great. No one's running this guy anymore. I'm sorry. He can still carry you in some Super Battle Road stages, but I don't think it's worth the risk. These guys just suck. This is probably the worst LR in the game, besides like the free-to-play ones. This unit sucks, and this guy's still useful. Going down to this bracket, I've already talked about most of these guys. Yeah, I've talked about literally all of them. Worst unit in the game, right here. I'll take an end character over this guy. Nah, I'm playing. This guy can have his use in Super Battle Road. This guy's a lot better than people give him credit for, so is this guy when he's Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3. Well, once this guy gets to Super Blue, I think he's good. He's not that great the first 2 forms. I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt. Kefla's not that great anymore either. Now, the final step goes up until the 6th year anniversary. So, wait a minute. No, Tapion and Minosha. Okay, yeah. Oh, 17 is on here as well. Okay, so it's just scattered. Alright, cool. This guy is not that great anymore. Let's just be honest. His defense is nowhere near the level of acceptable anymore. He can barely hit 200k with support and getting his 12 key, which is really hard to get considering orb changes. This unit sucks, bro. I don't know what they were doing with this unit. It was a cool idea, but them having 2 categories is pathetic. Straight up pathetic. They should have made him a Broly alone. It shouldn't have been a Broly Chile anymore. It should have just been Broly. This guy can be good with a good partner. Probably that LR EZA that's gonna help him out. Nappa, not that great. UI Goku, he's starting to taper off a little bit, but he is still solid. Same with Jiren, same with this guy. Turles, he can be really good. You just need to get that 24 key. If you're not getting his 24 key, he can still be solid, but not the best unit. This guy, on the same level as the LR EZA. Super 17, one of the worst design units in the game, but he's still pretty good. Yeah, he's gotten a lot better with some of the Android units that have come out over on JP. And Genosha and Tapion, I have really not experienced or seen too much of this unit. They're solid, I guess. The anniversary units, this unit is insane in my opinion on Reps Universe 17. This unit is busted. And Frieza in 17, again, one of the worst design units of 2021. The step up banner, in my opinion, is the way you should go, especially if you're a new player. If you have a lot of stones to grind out because you're new, I do recommend you probably try and pull Super Vegeta first and then going in on this, or vice versa. Probably do a rotation of this and then go to Super Vegeta, because Super Vegeta is probably going to be the easiest leader for you if you're a new player. If you're a vet, most of this stuff's probably not going to be useful for you. So Super Vegeta might be the best option. There's multiple answers to this question, so whatever you want, essentially. If you want Super Vegeta, go for him. This is your best bet in pulling him. 7-unit banner, and there's some really good options on here as well. This is your best bet of pulling Vegeta. If you want to pull LRs and some other Dokkan Fest that you don't have, this is the way to go. It's guaranteed. Then again, you're not guaranteed to get anything on Vegeta's banner. You're guaranteed to get something here. So keep that in mind as well. You can only do this for 3 rounds, which is a total of 600 stones. So if you want to do that, go ahead. But yeah, I recommend the step up banner if you are a new player, and if you're an older player, if you don't have some of these units done. Super Vegeta can be really useful with his leader skill, his stunning, his critting. He's really good. But yeah, overall, I would say step up banner is the way to spend your stones. It's been your boy Goo-FuRY. I'm signing out. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.